The Costa del Sol is one of the most unique places in Spain and in all of Europe because of its incredible variety. Here you can choose to live in a vibrant city, a glamorous luxury hub, a traditional whitewash village, or a charming seaside town. There really is something for everyone, and that's the beauty. And that's why I'm making this video. As a local, I know the entire Costa del Sol. This is not a deep dive into every single area. It's a quick guide to help you understand the Costa del Sol and which place might be right for you. So let's go through the very best places to live on the Costa del Sol. So first up is Malaga City. Malaga has become a city that rivals Barcelona and Madrid when it comes to lifestyle. It's full of culture, museums, theaters, live music, and at the same time, it's a proper Spanish city where locals live, work, and enjoy life. You've got amazing restaurants, tapas bars, the historic center, and the new modern areas like the Soho district, which are amazing. The airport and train connections make it one of the most accessible places to live in Spain. Malaga is perfect if you want that urban lifestyle without losing the Mediterranean charm. The only con, to say one, is of course it's a city, so you don't get the resort feel or the same tranquility as in other coastal villages or towns in Costa del Sol. Next up, Marbella, the king of the Costa del Sol, the heart of the Costa del Sol. When people think Marbella, they think pure luxury. It's true. Puerto Banús, the Golden Mile, high-end restaurants, luxury villas, and golf courses, all are there. But Marbella isn't just for the ultra wealthy. There's actually a huge variety. You have the glamorous Golden Mile, but you also have the Marbella Old Town with its cobbled streets and tapas squares, family-friendly neighborhoods with international schools and quieter residential areas where retirees settle in and relocators love. The lifestyle here is sort of world-class beaches, marinas, world-class nightlife, and an international community that makes it easy to fit in. The only downside is that Marbella is very high in demand, which makes it a lot more expensive than most places on the coast. But if you want a balance of international lifestyle, services, and that prestige sort of feel, Marbella is hard to beat. Further west, you'll find Estepona. Estepona is often called the Garden of the Costa del Sol. Estepona has been booming in the past 10 years. The old town is gorgeous, filled with flowers, cafes, and local charm. The promenade is one of the longest and most enjoyable in southern Spain. But, it's also important to know that Estepona is also modern. You've got new residential areas like Las Mesas, luxury beachfront developments, and high-end resorts opening every year, for example, the Icos. The infrastructure keeps growing with new schools, restaurants, and facilities. The business quality in Estepona is on the way up. Estepona attracts families, retirees, and second home buyers who want a quieter but more authentic vibe compared to Marbella. But it still sort of has a modern comfort. It doesn't have the same nightlife or international bars as Marbella, but for many people, that's actually the appeal. Estepona strikes a great balance between traditional charm, so that Spanish charm, and comfortable international lifestyle. Next on the list is Benahavis. Benahavis is just 50 minutes inland from Marbella and Estepona. The village itself is famous for its restaurants. It's considered the gastronomy capital of Costa del Sol, so you gotta try it. But surrounding the town are some of the most prestigious gated communities in Spain, like La Zagaleta. La Zagaleta is one of the most high-end residential areas in Europe. You have El Madrañal, Los Flamingos, etc. This area is ideal if you value privacy and exclusivity and being close to nature while still a short drive from the coast. The only drawback is that you'll always need a car. It's not walkable beach town, but if your dream is mountain vibes, golf, and tranquility, Benahavis is a fantastic choice. Now, on to Mijas and Mijas Costa. Mijas is split into two areas and both offer something very different. First, we have Mijas Pueblo, which is a stunning whitewash village in the hills. It's, authentic, traditional, full of charm, with, winding streets you can lose yourself in and panoramic sea views. If you sort of want the classic Andalusian feel, this is it on Costa del Sol. Then you've got Mijas Costa, which stretches along the coastline. Here you'll find La Cala de Mijas, a seaside town that's become super popular in the last few years. It has a great mix of beaches, restaurants, and modern developments. Mijas is really ideal for, people who want a blend of Spanish authenticity with easy access to amenities and so on. Properties generally speaking, are more affordable than Marbella and Estepona, making it a smart choice for many, especially in the inlands. Next up is a high homes favorite, Fuengirola. It's one of the most practical places to live on the Costa del Sol. It has a long beach, a long promenade. It's a bustling town center, with great restaurants, a real Spanish vibe, shopping malls like Miramar, and an active expat community that's very well integrated with the Spanish. It's also one of the best connected towns. The train takes you directly from the Malaga airport to the city center. This makes Fuengirola ideal for families, young professionals, and retirees who want sort of that convenience. It has international schools, trust me, a lot of them, Swedish schools, Norwegian schools, English schools, British, everything. And obviously has a lot of services, and properties are here a bit more accessible in terms of price point than Marbella. What's the downside to Fuengirola is that it's busy, especially in the summer. And it feels more like it's more urban compared to Estepona or Mijas. But if you want that convenience and affordability and you don't mind the busyness of summer, Fuengirola is a fantastic option. So next up is Sotogrande. So finally, let's talk about Sotogrande. It's one of the ones we don't talk that much about on the channel, and actually it does need a bit more airtime. Sotogrande is one of the most exclusive private communities in Spain. Sotogrande is famous for its polo, especially its polo, its sailing, its golf, and its famous marina, which is absolutely beautiful. It feels more like private and reserved compared to Marbella, with very big wide avenues that remind me of the big Miami avenues, with very big gated estates and very high-end luxury villas. And when I say luxury villas, I mean luxury villas. It's ideal for people who want, privacy, right? That want that community feel. The only thing to consider here is that it's further west. So you're a bit more isolated from Marbella and Malaga, and it's around 40 minutes drive to Marbella. But having said that, if you want a discreet, elegant lifestyle with world-class amenities, Sotogrande is definitely unmatched. So all these different locations showcase how Costa del Sol is a European prime real estate market. So where should you live on the Costa del Sol? Well, it really depends. If you want the culture and you want the real city lifestyle, Malaga could be a perfect option. If you want luxury and that international living experience, well, without a doubt, the one destination for you is definitely Marbella. If you want the charm, but mixed with modern comfort, it's very simple. Your place on the Costa del Sol is definitely the garden city, which is Estepona. And then if you want exclusivity, you want privacy, you want that nature feel, Benahavís or Sotogrande could be the perfect pick for you. If you want family friendly and convenient, Mijas or Fuengirola could be great contenders and great options. So the beauty of the Costa del Sol is the variety. There really is a place for everyone, and the best choice depends on your lifestyle. This has been just a quick guide, a starting point to help you understand the main areas. What you guys need to know is that this is a quick sort of overview of the different areas of Costa del Sol. But the reality is, on our YouTube channel, we have a playlist which is called Area Guides and Costa Explorer, where we dive deep into absolutely all of these locations, one by one. We do a deep dive as locals, show you what you need to know. So feel free to check out our playlist after this video. That's it, guys. That's a quick recap on the areas to live in the Costa del Sol. It's a very light and a very quick guide. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'd love to hear your comments. So if you have any questions or you have any comments, comment those below. And like always, we hope that you found this video useful. And if you did, we would appreciate a like on this video. And for you that's watching this, and if you're new to this space and you want to stay posted with information regarding Spanish real estate, Spanish property news, and everything regarding Spanish lifestyle, press that button and subscribe to the High Homes YouTube channel, and I can promise you that we'll keep you posted with the best possible content about Spain. Thank you guys. Until the next time. Hasta luego.